What's that?
Dinero.
Yeah. Money.
All right, we're at Mermet Lake near Metropolis, Illinois, the home of Superman. We've been coming here since 1997, so it's our 25th year. The site has always been a fun one for everybody. It's a relatively level piece of ground, a lot of hardwoods, a lot of dark and light, a lot of the things that make it challenging. It's going to be the Mathews Pro-Am. They've been a long-time sponsor. They like this event because it's near to their home in Wisconsin. So they bring in a big crew and a big time, and so we're going to do a lot of fun things with the Mathews crew this weekend.
And hold pressure and make sure you're aiming. Excellent. Excellent shot. That's the best shot you made all day.
When you come to Metropolis, the big attraction is a large, I think it's an 18 or 20-foot statue of Superman. And it's sitting right outside the courthouse. And it's a big area. You can go in there and take your picture with him. They got all kinds of shops around it that sell all kind of memorabilia. And it's kind of an old town home feel. It's like you went back in the 1950s and kind of like the original Superman, TV show. And it's kind of nice to just kind of walk around and see these shops and get this is the home of Dippin' Dots. In this weather, Superman, Dippin' Dots, you got to be good to go. When we first came here in 1997, we had 10 ranges. We've since expanded it to 14 ranges. Obviously, they got acreage everywhere. This is a preservation site, a fish and game facility. So the site allowed us to do that. So now we're up to 14 full ranges, a 40 target practice range, and a GPO known program. So we got 17 20 target ranges, and then we got, so again, around 400 targets being set this week. The guys here that work for Illinois Department the Illinois Department, those guys are amazing. They'll be out there with ice chests, massive ice chests filled with water, ice down, cold, ready to be served. They'll be handing out ice water to everybody. They'll also have coolers out there for the cooling towels, and they really do take care of the shooters in the best way possible. And the food concessions are always good here, and we now have the Pro Shoot Down overlooking the Ohio River at Fort Massac, which was actually from the 1700s. It's got a lot of history, it's got a lot of tradition, and it's got a lot of excitement when those guys get out there and start shooting. Shoot of the Year is the overall best combined score of the year. So you take your best scores, your 4 best Pro-Ams, your score from the Classic, add that together, whoever has the most points is Shoot of the Year. So we have first prize, second prize, third prize. Typically the manufacturers will be paying out, I think the last time Mathews even wrote a check for $20,000 or $30,000. So there's a lot of bragging rights and a lot of tax problems that go with Shoot of the Year. And the Shoot of the Year program is hot right now. We got 4 scores posted for everybody. After this event, they get to drop their lowest score, and after that, we'll see exactly what the standings are going to be for Shoot of the Year. But the one thing about ASA that I'm truly proud about is that this is an open competition for everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean 6-year-old kids and 60-year-old kids. We have classes for seniors, super seniors, senior masters. We have women's classes that start from the beginning, go all the way to the pro women's classes, and classes that start maybe as far as 30 yards. We shoot known distance or unknown distance, pick your poison. So the entire facility and everything we do is really designed to accommodate every age group and every skill level. Everybody has their own range. They're all shooting with their own people. You're not shooting with a guy back behind you shooting at 50 yards while you're shooting at 30. Everybody's shooting at 30. So it's completely safe. It's a great environment I'm sure from the films they've seen on cam, you can see that it's safe, that you can walk right down the middle of the range and you can see everybody, you can see what's going on. If you got children out there, you can stay with them and not have a problem with that. So we feel we've created a very, very family-friendly environment. It moves very quickly. When you're on a range, if you're shooting in a 30-yard known distance class, you'll be off the range in 2.5 hours. So it's not a beat down. It's not a hard day. You're in groups of 4s and 5s, and you're just moving along, having a good time.